Hell yeah. Scary, that ISIS. What the ISIS is doing now, the ISIS is using social media to recruit disenfranchised, angry youth to join them. And that's what I do. That's my demographic. Fuck off, ISIS. I'm working this corner. That's my people. I have never felt threatened by any other comedian. I never had a comedic rival that worried me. If you're into the weird shit that I do, I'm the only guy selling. It's a very small niche fan base of weird people that'll fly from all over the world to come and sit in 150 seats. Jeff Dunham and Peanut is playing across the street for free. You're not flipping a coin. You're here. I got you. No comic has threatened me. ISIS worries me. That's you, the angry, young, disturbed, knock-kneed kid in a Misfits t-shirt that showed up alone, lonely and hapless and helpless. Yeah, stay with me. Don't join the ISIS, kid. I actually care about you a little bit. ISIS does not care about you. You think you could have got a selfie with Jihadi John after a Friday night beheading? No. He wouldn't even talk to you. I'll take a selfie with you after the show. Evidently, the Jihadi John was killed in a drone strike, and I don't know how this affects the whole beheading video thing. Well, I don't know if it's gonna work like True Detective now, where they film 8 episodes for a season and then they recast the whole thing. Now that Jihadi John is gone, but I watched season 1 of the beheading videos. I don't know if you caught it. I don't know if it's on Netflix yet. But the first run of 8, Jihadi John was the protagonist or antagonist, depending, I guess that's a glass half full kind of question. But he's the main guy. He would open the beheading video with this extended monologue, which runs a little too long. It's funnier than Fallon, but it's still... So you wrap it up, Jihadi John. But they had a different guest star in every episode in an orange jumpsuit. And he's down on his knees, and he really carried, the guest star carried every episode. Did you now see the beheading video, season 1? He had to carry the show, because he's limited dialogue, that's hard acting. When you only have a few lines, and you have to carry the whole show just with this stoicism in your face, trying to not betray your inner terror. You're nervous, it's your first time your parents are gonna see you on TV, and you're trying not to laugh. You don't want to make the beheading blooper reel. Like, cut, do it again. Sorry. Keep laughing. Well, my only critique about the beheading videos in this recent version, there was no cutting off of the head. You didn't watch? Jihadi John, blah, 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 and his black rag around his head. And then they put the knife to the guy's head, and then they just cut away to the beheaded body with the head sitting next to it. Like, if you remember old school early 2000s beheading videos, Nick Berg, Daniel Pearl, I was full on, eyes rolling back. This is just a beheaded video. It's not a beheading. It's past tense. It's softcore beheadings. There's no penetration. You hope somebody is getting chewed out in an editing bay over at ICE's Central Casting. Louis, I saw your latest reel, and you're still missing a very integral part of a beheading video. It's the gurgly part. That's what the focus groups respond to, Louis. We're not making art films here. Do you remember 9/11? Imagine if they forgot the footage where the plane actually hits the fucking building, Louis.